ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the CD Racoola Show. I am, of course, your most humble host, the immortal vampire, the myth, the legend, CD Racoola. Oh boy, do we have a treat for you peasants out there in YouTube land today, because we are about to get medieval on your rear ends, because today we're reviewing the 1992 film Army of Darkness. Though the film was billed as a horror/comedy film, it had, in my opinion, a perfect mix of both horror and comedic elements that only added to its greatness. This was the third film in the Evil Dead franchise, and I actually did a review of the 2013 Evil Dead film, if any of you care to check that out after this. They're filming a new movie in the series set to debut April 21st, so that is right around the bend, actually. So, oh boy, does it look freaky. It looks totally freaky. If it's anything like the 2013 film, it will be scary and there will be blood. Oh, so much blood. This Army of Darkness film, however, I still put at the top of my list as my favorite of the Evil Dead franchise. As I stated earlier, it had such a great mix of comedy and horror that the newer versions lack. They seem to be far more horrific, mind you, to say the least. Not that there's anything wrong with being straight up all horror all the time. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. The real reason I love this film is the booze-drinking, womanizing, wisecracking character Ash Williams, played by one of my goats of horror, Bruce Campbell. Brucey Boy just is the Evil Dead franchise to me, and he's just so awesome with the shotguns. The boomsticks. Yeah, that's right, the boomsticks. The chainsaw hand. The laissez-faire attitude he takes towards dispatching deadites like they're going out of style. So, in this film, Ash Williams is working at S-Mart, where you can always, of course, shop smart, shop S-Mart. So, anywho, he gets transported back to the medieval days and is captured by this Lord Arthur character. And then he has to retrieve the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, in order to bring him back to his own time, back to S-Mart. During his adventures, he has to do battle with basically amounts to an Evil Deadite version of himself, which he defeats and buries him in the ground. He then accidentally doesn't say the correct words, bringing his Evil Deadite clone back to life after he grabs the Necronomicon. And a whole heap of skeleton Deadite warriors also back from the dead. Ash must protect the people of Lord Arthur's castle and become the hero he was always meant to be, it seems. One of the coolest parts of this film was the Deadite clone of Ash Williams that becomes the general of the Deadites or whatever. He had such a sweet look. I mean, take a peek at his beautiful horribleness here. Oh, that's awesome. Pure horror comedy gold. This film was, of course, directed by Sam Raimi, whom is no stranger to horror by a long shot. Not only has he directed the Evil Dead franchise films, but also Drag Me to Hell. I really have to review Drag Me to Hell. In fact, let's make a little mental note here. Note to self. Drag Me to Hell, review that film, also maybe buy a new toothbrush. I think my toothbrush is getting a little raggedy here. May have to stop at the local Walmart or whatever and buy a new one. Maybe I'll pick up some dinner on the way home. Sam Raimi started Ghost House Pictures, whom besides Evil Dead and Drag Me to Hell, have also helped produce some super horror films, including 30 Days of Night, Don't Breathe, and The Grudge. Go Sammy boy! The masks and makeup and special effects were on point for this film. Had a wide array of cool creatures, including some neat-looking skeletons, that flying dragon thing, whatever that was, the creature from the pit, and of course a couple of regular, old, everyday deadite witches. Even the princess was just hideously awesome in this film. One more look at Deadite Ash as well. We got to love him. We got to show him some love. Though this movie wasn't quite as scary as some of the other Evil Dead films. Okay, it wasn't as scary, I get it. It still tops old CD's charts, and for that reason I have to give it some reasonable marks on the old scarometer. I just like it too much. If I had a funometer, it would definitely be at the tippy top. The toppy tippy, whatever. Anyway, I would like to thank you again for joining me here on the CD Racoola Show, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show, so maybe I can get a new toothbrush, maybe one of those electric jobbies, I don't know. I need one with, like, wire bristles for my teeth. I get a lot of flesh stuck in there. Please join me next episode of the CD Racoola Show when I review the 1984 film Nightmare on Elm Street. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Next episode, of course. He's coming for you next episode. Don't miss it. So, till next time, give old CD some love. And in the words of Ash Williams, hail to the king, baby. Ta-ta. Ta-ta.